This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at Pan-Andreas Theater in Hollywood for their production of On the 20th Century. Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI, 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Trace Oakley. I directed the show, On the 20th Century.
So question, why did you decide to direct this piece?
Well, this has been one of my favorite musicals for years, and I never, it was just one of those dream projects, but it sort of seemed like a pipe dream for a long time. Once we had started this theater company, and Elena Bernardi, my co-founder, co-producer, fell in love with the show as well, we felt like with 2 shows under our belt with this company that we felt like we could take this one on. And it was, a huge challenge that, there were times we didn't think we could get through it. But in the end, we've been really happy with the way it's turned out and really, really glad that we took on the challenge, that we, climbed the mountain.
Well, actually, first of all, I usually go to openings. I actually missed the opening for this one because I had to be on another show. Someone called me up and actually said that you were requesting me to come here. So I thought, it turns out that I had a free night tonight. So what the heck, I might as well come. And I'm glad I came. I mean, this is such a charming little thing. It's like stumbling upon a little gem that no one would else know about.
Well, that's kind of the mission of our theater company is revisiting neglected shows. Really good shows that for whatever reason people don't do anymore. So, with Ruttigore, and then when we did Carry That Tune, which was a show with great songs from musicals that nobody knows, and then On the 20th Century, and plays as well, we're looking to revisit those lost gems.
What style would it be? I would say it'd be like a nostalgic piece. There was tap dancing in it. It was dated probably in the 1920s, 1930s.
1930s, yeah. I mean, it's a farce and it's an operetta, which is a very strange marriage. But I think that's part of what makes it just so unique and so interesting, is these 2 genres that you wouldn't associate with one another.
Yeah. Huge cast, wonderful singers, good dancers, and excellent actors. What do you look for in your casting?
Well, we look for a show like this, obviously, versatility. I mean, with a score like this, you've got to have people who can really, really sing. So that's kind of where we started, but you also have to have people who can act. And then, it's not a huge dance show except for the porters. So we weren't trying to find an entire cast of dancers, just some who could tap. But the singing and acting, this was a very challenging show to cast.
Yeah, again, but fantastic job. I loved all the actors. I wish I could have actually gotten more interviews because they were so talented. I just love speaking to the younger actors. So once again, I really love the music. I really love the acting. I loved everything about it. Thank you once again for being on the show.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much. So happy you could see it.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI, 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Wade Kelly. I've been doing theater and some performing here in LA for a while, all around the country.
And which character did you play?
I played Oscar Jaffe tonight. He's a megalomaniac, lovable, just a sweetheart. Would do anything for anybody, especially if he can get what he wants out of it.
I loved your performance. You were fantastic. You remind me a lot of Zero Mostel.
Why, that is a huge compliment. John Barrymore did the movie, but I like Zero Mostel too. But I'm more handsome than Zero, right?
Yeah, you're definitely easier on the eyes. But I saw the acting. I also loved your singing too. A very character type singing, where you actually just act your singing also.
Why, thank you. I'm going to take that as a compliment as well. Zero Mostel, I think, is fantastic. Anybody says anything, compares me to anything about Zero Mostel, I'm head over heels.
If my viewers came by and saw this, what should they expect to see?
Oh, they should expect to see a lot of fun, singing, a farce, a fast-moving comedy farce with great music, Cy Coleman, and a lot of exuberant young performers, and then there's me on the other end. No.
I loved it. It was first of all, it was a real nostalgic piece. If you like that, I mean, unless you're going to see something like, a touring production of Anything Goes, you're not going to see something like this with a cast this big, singing of this style and all that. And again, it's very entertaining because every now and then you want to see one of those things. This is a piece I've never seen before, but extremely entertaining.
Yeah, in 1978, it was on Broadway, and it was based on a play that was on Broadway in the 30s, and then a movie that was made in the 30s. But it's a classic piece of theater.
Once again, I love your performance. You were fantastic. I'm surprised I've never met you before.
You can keep going. You can keep saying more and more if you want. No, thank you very much. Okay. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you once again for being on the show.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Elena Bernardi. I am a singer. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and I am the co-founder of the Proofed Out Closer Theater Company, and a star, Lily Garland, of On the 20th Century. The thing with Lily is Lily's a really complex character. She has like multiple different, well, I have to play multiple different personalities when I play her, because she's like Mildred Plotka, who is like the person she was before she became famous, which is like this like really shy, like awkward piano player. And then she is Lily Garland, who she is for the public, which is like this like overly extravagant and glamorous person. And then there's who she is when she's with Oscar, which is like this in love puppy dog. So I have to kind of like understand how to get all the dimensions of her that way.
I really love this piece. Actually, I kind of stumbled upon this thing because, you know, I remember when I was in San Francisco, and sometimes I'd go to a restaurant, and the food, it would be a small restaurant, but the food would be fantastic, and I would just love it. This is kind of like the same thing. I kind of stumbled upon this small theater. I knew the director a little bit, and I've seen some of your pieces and all that, but this is fantastic.
I remember you from Rutagore.
Yeah. Again, this was just fantastic, though. Again, it's a piece I haven't seen before. Very entertaining, lovely singing, lovely acting.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm very proud of everybody.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a throwback. What kind of style would you say this?
It's a musical farce operetta. Like that's its genre. But we kind of made it a little bit different in the sense that like we added a little jazz combo to accompany us. It's not accompanied by an orchestra, and you know, I think it's got a little bit of a contemporary take on it in the sense that like we scaled it all down and had it be really intimate for the audience.
Well, I love the character you play too, because again, because it was nostalgic, you're allowed to be larger than life. You're allowed to really exaggerate your acting without it being inappropriate. So I just love the way you played it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Okay. Well, thank you once again for being on the show.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Nate Beals. I'm here with the Pan-Andreas Theater, the theater company Proofed Out Closer. We just finished On the 20th Century. We're all feeling good after this. The energy's up. How you doing?
I really love the performance. It's actually very nostalgic. If you're actually into that type of thing, because again, it was actually very charming.
Yes. It's a period piece. It takes place in the 30s, so it's got that charm. It's got that nostalgia factor. It's done in a kind of black box style, but we try to like bring the grandeur of the old Hollywood golden era to the stage. So yeah, we're having fun.
Yeah, I really love the piece again because, you know, I remember when I was in San Francisco, every now and then I'd go to a restaurant, a really small restaurant. Food would be fantastic, and it would be just a gem. And that's kind of like what I felt like here. I stumbled into the place, very small, but it was a very professional production. The singers were fantastic. Acting was fantastic also.
Wow, awesome. Thank you, man. Thanks. That means a lot. Yeah, that's great.
So which part did you play again?
I played Owen O'Malley, and so he's kind of like a press agent. He's helping out the main producer is Oscar Jaffe, and I'm helping him get back with his ex-girlfriend, who is famous movie star Lily Garland, played by Elena Bernardi.
What's your take on your character?
I'm kind of like a drunk, a slob. He's kind of like the comic relief kind of character. It's just like a lot of fun to just, you know, I get a lot of the one-liners, and it's fun. Yeah.
Once again, I really love the performance. I loved you in the performance. You were fantastic.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
On the 20th Century, we'll be playing at Pan-Andreas Theater in Hollywood from August 4th to the 27th. For more information, go to www.proofdoubtcloser.com.